Hi everyone, and welcome to our day 3 of this week. Today we are going to start off going to Google Classroom. So I'm going to click the waffle, click Classroom, and something similar to this should show up on your screen. If you are assigned to other classrooms, you need to make sure that you are checking all of them to see what work needs to get done. For example, today we are going to go into Mrs. Flores' homeroom / math. But you also need to check your literacy class, whether that's Miss Sandstrom or that's my classroom. And if you're in Miss Morgan's group, you also need to make sure you check in with her. Okay, so now we are on our stream. The stream here shows all the announcements that I have posted for you guys. Every day you should see, check out today's announcements. So you're not able to see it yet. Actually, maybe, hold on. So for today, you're going to see a message like this that says, check out today's announcement. And it'll say Wednesday, and it'll have a link to the video that Ms. Nonis has put together. So make sure you watch today's announcement. But you also will see a to-do list. For example, this was for yesterday, for Tuesday, but you'll see today's to-do list at the very top. It says to-do list for Wednesday, April 8th, 2020, and it says 6 steps. Your first step is to watch the video, click on this link, which will show a link here. Step 2 says complete classwork assignment titled quadrilateral matchup. And it also says you can create a Google Doc or upload a picture of your work. Step 3 says log into CERN for 20 minutes. So one lesson should be completed a day. I have seen kids log in, but they don't spend the enough time of 20 minutes, or they are not doing a lesson every day. So make sure you are finishing up a lesson every day. And in case you haven't watched our CERN challenge video, here is a link to the video. This week, everyone who has done 20 minutes a day or has a total of 4 lessons by the end of this week, you guys can earn a prize. So make sure you watch this video to see what you need to do. In case, let's say, I know it's middle of the week and I know some of us haven't logged in, you can still make it to this raffle. All you have to do is do 4 lessons. So if you want to sit on one day and get all those 4 lessons done, then that's up to you, okay? But I have broken it down to 20 minutes a day because that would be about 1 lesson a day. So you can still get into this raffle. Just make sure you're logging into CERN. And then step 4 says, check Mr. Estrada's, Ms. Noni's, and Ms. Hunter's website. Click on the link below. So here is their website link that you can click. I also put a timer click link. Timer click this link. So once you click this link, you can, I'm going to do it a little different. Once you click the link, it's going to take you to this website here. You scroll down a little bit. Okay, so you should see this little timer. So we're going to put 20 minutes. So if you do 20, that means it's 20 seconds. You need to put 2 more zeros, and that would be 20 minutes. Then you can click set and click start. And if the noise, okay, so the noise went away when you click this little speaker icon. And so here it just shows some monsters running for a race, but it shows a timer so that you know how long you have to spend, let's say on CERN. Okay, I'm gonna set my timer, and now when it's done, it should let you know that it's done, or you can check in and see how long you have left, okay? I also put relaxing music here. I know I would put this in class for you guys to do your CERN or to do any of your work. If you want to put that in the background, so it kind of helps you relax. It kind of helps you give you the, oh, no ads. Hold on, let me click skip ads. Okay, click skip ads. Oh, yes. Alrighty, and so now you should hear this in the background. Remember this. This can help you concentrate and do your work, okay? Alright, so now that I've checked my to-do list, Your next step would be to complete your classwork, but before I show you that, I'm going to get into our presentation. Today is a little different. It is in a slideshow form. I might start doing our videos this way, so it's a little bit clearer for you on your side. Okay, so today we are reviewing geometry shapes and their attributes. Our learning target is, I can find the similarities and differences of two geometric shapes. Remember that before everything, all this happened, we were learning about geometry shapes and their attributes. Geometry shapes and their attributes. Here I have a picture of my notebook, geometric shapes that we went over in class. So remember, quadrilateral means a shape with 4 sides. That could be a square, it could be a rhombus, it could be a trapezoid, a rectangle, or any shape that has 4 sides. The first one here is square. A square has 4 equal sides, 4 right angles, and it has straight lines. Remember that when we're comparing shapes, we need to be specific about how many sides. Are they equal? Are they not? How many angles? Are they right, acute, obtuse? Okay, we need to be specific, so that's why I can't just write 4 sides, okay? I wrote 4 equal sides because a square, that's what it makes it different from a square to a rectangle, because a square has 4 equal sides. A rectangle the opposite sides are equal, so see, top, bottom equal, side equal. Right angle, so it has all right angles. It does have straight lines and is a closed shape. A polygon, remember that it is a closed shape. It's a 2-dimensional shape, so it's flat and it has 3 or more sides. So it could be a triangle, a square, a rectangle, but no circles. A circle is not a polygon. Okay, and here I gave you an example of not a polygon. Who can tell me, well, I guess you can't tell me, but who can think of why this is not a polygon based on this? Maybe you said this is an open shape, that's why. Okay, this is an open shape and it should not be open for it to be a polygon. Okay, now a rhombus. A rhombus has 4 congruent sides. Congruent means the same or equal. So a rhombus has all equal sides. It is a 2D shape. And here I wrote congruent equals same size. Remember, a pentagon has 5 sides, a hexagon has 6 sides. Okay, something, or not something, but a shape that I forgot to put in there was a trapezoid. Here you see a picture of the trapezoid. And here I gave you the attributes. So a trapezoid has slanted lines. So the slanted lines are congruent or same length. Okay, these lines here. Bottom angles are acute. So these angles are acute. Top and bottom lines, that should be lines, whoopsie, are parallel lines. So top and bottom are parallel. Remember, parallel are lines that never touch. It does have 4 sides, so it is a quadrilateral. And it is a closed shape. Okay, be specific. We need to be specific when we are comparing shapes. Here I put some math vocabulary to remember. Angles, remember we have a right angle. We have an acute angle. That means it's less than 90 degrees. We have an obtuse angle. That means it's larger than 90 degrees. Lines, we have perpendicular lines. So there are 2 lines that intersect and create a 90-degree angle here. We have parallel lines, lines that never touch. See, this is showing never touching. And then we have intersecting lines, lines that touch. Now, quadrilateral again is a shape with 4 sides. And here I put polygon, not polygon. So we have, for polygons, we have triangle, square, trapezoid, rhombus. Not a polygon, a circle, a V, and then an open square here. A polygon is a shape with 3 or more sides, and it's a closed shape. And not a polygon is an open shape, or a circle. All right, what are my next steps? You need to go into Google Classroom, check your to-do list, complete classwork, and do one lesson on CERN, which should take you about 20 minutes. So I am asking 20 minutes a day for CERN. Okay, so now I can go back to my Google Classroom, go on that to-do list, and like I already read you your steps. So we already watched the videos, and now the next step would be your classwork. So for that, you are going to scroll to the top, and on the tab, you'll see some green letters or some green words here. You're going to click on the one that says classwork. And then you are going to look for the assignment called quadrilateral matchup. This should be at the top when you go into it. And then at the bottom here, again, is going to say view assignment for you. So you would click there. And so here your instructions say, look at the quadrilateral matchup document attachment. To turn in, create a Google Doc to write your answer and show your work. For example, in the Google Doc, you would type 1 would be B, which is a quadrilateral, and then you would go 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? You also need to find the similarities and differences document with your name to do and turn in. So the first thing would be the quadrilateral matchup. You'll click that, and something like this will show up. Sometimes it's going to ask you to convert it to or to allow it to let you view it. Just click allow if something like that pops up. Otherwise, it should just pop up. Here it has the shape, so quadrilateral matchup directions. Match the shape with its description. Check answer example at the bottom at this document. So here we have the shape, so here's my example. This is a weird looking shape, right? But then I need to find the description that matches this. I know this isn't a parallelogram. I know it's, oh, it could be a quadrilateral, right? Maybe. Trapezoid? No, that doesn't look like a trapezoid. Or a rhombus. Nope, definitely not a rhombus. So I think my best choice would be quadrilateral. So then I would put B or 1 as B. I would match it to the letter. And I can write quadrilateral on the side, the name of the shape. So you need to create a Google Doc and then give me the answers for 2, 3, and 4. So give me what the shape is. What is this shape? What is this shape? And what is this shape? And I gave you an example down here. You can put 1B as an example, and then you can do 2, 3, and 4. List them off, okay? Then you can click back here, the back arrow. You click similarities and differences, and then this document will come up. Here it says, write the specific name of each shape on this line. On the line, then list 3 ways how the shapes are alike, meaning the same, and 3 ways how they are different. Use at least 1 word from the word bank. So here you would tell me, you can erase this line and just start typing. Tell me what the name of the shape is, okay? And then tell me what the name of this shape is. Now you would scroll down, and then you would write your similarities and differences. You need to do 3 similarities and 3 differences. So you would do 1 in each box. And then you can choose at least 1 from this word bank, or you need to choose at least 1, and then the other 2 can be something that you came up on your own, or you can just do the 3 from this word bank. Okay, so if you're going to focus on angles, maybe write what kind of angles, right? If they're the same, or if they are all a closed figure, meaning a closed shape. Congruent length, if the lines are congruent. Something different could be that the lines, like a rhombus, has congruent lines, right? Okay, so you would compare these shapes, you would find similarities and differences. When you're done, a turn in button will show right here for you guys. It will show turn in, and you need to click that turn in so I get notified that you are done with your assignments. Okay, so now that I've done my classwork, I can go back to my to-do list, which will be at the top of your stream. Okay, so step 3 says to log into CERN, and then check Mr. Estrada's, Noni's, and Hunter's website. So I am going to give some shout outs now on CERN to see who all has been doing some amazing work. I'm going to refresh it. Sorry, it's low. Okay, shout out to you, Isabel. You have done 2 lessons so far. Naomi, 1 lesson. Austin, 1 lesson. Liam, 2 lessons. Great, you're on the right track, my friend. Itzel, doesn't show, it shows like you logged in yesterday, but we don't have a lesson completed for this week. Remember, you need to be at 4 for the end of the week. Wow, Alejandra, you are already good to go into the raffle this Friday. So you are at 4 lessons for the week. Ezra, good job, 1 lesson. Jeremiah, 1 lesson. Kalia, 2 lessons. Colin, 1. Let's see who else. Satan, 3 lessons. Good job. Omar, 1 lesson. And Lexi, 2 lessons. Good job, guys. The rest of us who have not logged in, make sure you are logging in and checking your work. Also, make sure that you're going back to your literacy. So if you're in your stream, okay, to go back from stream to classwork, you will just have to click on the top here. And then to go back to that homepage to see all of your Google classes, you would click classes. And then all the classes will show again. In case you haven't joined certain classes like your literacy or Ms. Morgan's group, you need to click the join button. You should see a join around here. Make sure you click that so that you join their classwork and you're able to access their work. Okay. All right, guys. So have a good day. If you need any help, reach out to me. Those who are English only, you can close out the video now and then start on your work. Now I'm going to start in Spanish. Hola, primero que todo tienen que meterse a Google Classroom, que les va a aparecer. Y si se meten a Google, le van a picar en este cuadrito aquí y luego en Classroom. Y luego todas las páginas, todos los alumnos de clase a los que están ustedes asignados les van a aparecer aquí. Tienen que asegurarse de entrar a todos esos alumnos de clase. Aquí les va a aparecer un botón que dice Join, que significa entrar. Entonces le van a picar Join y ya les van a dar acceso a los diferentes salones de clase que están asignados, ¿ok? Hoy, cada día tienen que chequear el Google Classroom y la clase de matemáticas y su clase de literatura. Luego que entren aquí, van a buscar la lista que se debe de hacer cada día. Entonces aquí les va a aparecer la lista, les va a decir que vean este video, que piquen en el link. Upsie. Ok, también les va a decir que completen este trabajo que se llama, bueno, estoy en el equivocado. Se llama Quadrilateral Matchup. Okay, esa es su tarea para hoy. Y también se tienen que meter a CERN por 20 minutos. Tienen que estar completando una lección cada día. Recuerden que este viernes tenemos una rifa para todos los que han hecho 4 lecciones esta semana y que se han metido a CERN por 20 minutos cada día. Y luego también tienen que chequear la página de sus maestros de educación física, música y arte, que está aquí el link. También les puse un link para si quieren poner como un relojito y estar viendo su tiempo. Pueden ponerle 20 minutos o si le pican aquí, les va a aparecer esto. Dejen que se baje, va a durar un poquito. Ok, y luego para ponerle 20 minutos tienen que ponerle 2, 0, 0 y 0 y luego le ponen set y le pueden poner start. Ok. Ok, ya que se apague el ruido, ya pueden seguir haciendo su trabajo. O le pueden poner clear para empezarlo de nuevo, ¿ok? Eso es solo si quieren ver y tener en cuenta que nomás van a ser 20 minutos en CERN para que estén en su pantalla los 20 minutos. Y luego también les puse aquí un video con música relajante para que ustedes puedan escucharla mientras que hacen su trabajo. Le van a seleccionar ese link y les va a aparecer esta página de YouTube. Y si hay comerciales, le vamos a poner skip ads. Ok, y ya les va a aparecer la música, ok. En caso que se acabe el video, le pueden nomás regresar esta bolita roja, lo ponen hasta el principio y se le regresa la canción. ¿Se acuerdan de esto? Ok. Bueno, entonces ahora vamos a enseñar a aprender sobre las diferentes figuras de geometría. Oh, no, sorry. Okay. Okay, so geometry, shapes y sus atributos. Ahora vamos a aprender, nuestra meta de hoy es poder hallar las cosas similares y cosas diferentes de dos figuras de geometría. Okay, para empezar, un cuadrado es una figura con 4 lados, okay, como un cuadro, un rombo, un rectángulo. So, un cuadrado tiene 4 lados iguales del mismo tamaño y luego 4 ángulos derechos, entonces sería así, que este ángulo ahorita vamos a explicar un poquito más. Un rectángulo, las líneas son las líneas contrarias como la de arriba y abajo, son líneas que nunca se van a tocar y también son líneas que son del mismo largo, ¿okay? Como el arriba abajo y los lados son también del mismo largo. Es una figura que está completamente cerrada y tiene las líneas derechas. ¿Okay? Un rombo, acá está el rombo, tiene 4 líneas que son del mismo tamaño. Es igual una figura cerrada. Y los ángulos tiene ángulos pequeños y los ángulos obtuse angles que son más grandes. Okay. Este es un trapezoid y las líneas que están así de lado, estas líneas son del mismo tamaño, es lo que lo hace ser un trapezoid. Los ángulos de acá abajo son pequeños, menos de 90 grados. Y las líneas de arriba y abajo son parallel, que significa que nunca van a tocar. Y igual es una figura cerrada. Y tenemos que ser específicos cuando comparamos figuras con sus ángulos. El ángulo derecho, right angle, okay, quiere decir que aquí se hace, esto es 90 grados exactamente y se hace como un cuadrito. Como en un cuadro o en rectángulos tienen todos right angles. Un acute angle, un ángulo pequeño, es menos de 90 grados. Obtuse angle es más de 90 grados. Ok, aquí son las diferentes líneas. Hay perpendicular lines. Las líneas perpendicular son las que cuando se juntan hacen un ángulo derecho. Ok, hay parallel lines. Estas líneas nunca tocan. Y hay líneas que tocan, que se forman como una X. Aquí igual un cuadrado es una figura con 4 lados. Y luego aquí les comparo lo que es un polygon y no polygon. Un polygon es una figura cerrada y tiene que tener 3 o más lados, que como un triángulo, un cuadrado, un trapezoid, un rombo. Y no un polygon sería un círculo o una figura que está abierto. Esto sería no polygon. No polygon. Okay, ¿qué tengo que hacer ahora? Ir a Google Classroom, hacer lo que está en mi lista, completar el trabajo de Google Classroom y hacer una lección en CERN, que serían 20 minutos. Ok, so aquí está la lista de lo que tienen que hacer. Y luego para irse a Classwork se irían acá arriba y le pican en Classwork. Ok, buscan lo que el classwork que dice que es quadrilateral matchup. Aquí solo les dice lo que tienen que hacer. Se los voy a poner en español para que sepan qué hacer. Ok. Y aquí está, lo que tienen que hacer es similarities and differences y tienen que hallar cosas que son igual y cosas que están diferentes de estas dos figuras. Ya por último, si quieren chequear su clase de literatura, nomás le pican en estas 3 líneas y le ponen en clases y luego se van a regresar a esta página para poder ver todas sus clases. Si tienen alguna pregunta, me dejan saber, ¿ok? Gracias.